said I'm live. I haven't seen that before, everybody. Anyway, I'm just going to say a great big g'day. It's Tuesday, and I've just been speaking to Elaine Taylor, and I've become more and more techie as I go. So, how is everyone? So, I thought, look, it's been a big half an hour, Elaine. I hope you've managed to get on here and watch me be a dickhead. So, to all of you 73 patrons that come on and watch me, I don't know why you bother. Oh, are you the first Karen Houghton? Well, everyone else goes, geez, what am I paying that bloody money for? G'day, Kelly Robinson. Guess what? I need a drink. Guess what, everybody? You've got to go to Aldi, South Point Estate. Now, Anfield's on now. Hey, she did a good job with the crumb chops, didn't she? Anyway, this $5.99 a bottle. Lynn Parker got me onto it. Anne, you're on. Anne, I'm just talking about your crumb chops, love. And this, you can't buy it there. When you come down to me, it's $5.99. And Brenda, can you buy that in Aldi in England, darling? Anyway, I've been helping Elaine Taylor today. Just got off the phone. Elaine and I being techie dickheads together, and I'm getting better. Anyway, I need a drink. So I thought, she's not on. She's not on. Elaine's not on. Pat Mariana. It's cold in Geraldton. You'll be loving it. Well, guess what I decided? I'm going to get the retro glass out. Now, just remember, this is me $5.99 bottle, and I love it, actually, and I've just had Melita Gill around, and she liked it. Oh, something funny just happened then. I don't know. Cheers, everyone. Going back to the old days, I need a drink, and I'm also going to say, and I've put a cursor on the screen. But yeah, you know what? I don't mind it being a bit chilly. I sleep better. Do you? Oh, Brooke Braff. And now listen, hun, you said you was a size 42 or 43. I'm sending you a 43. My mate Joanne, hey, look, I'm on the Aldi. And do you remember these glasses? I went to the op shop and they had them real cheap and I bought them. Shane Miller. And you know what? All you guys that have come on, thank you so much for supporting me to get rid of the stock going into liquidation. It's a very nervous time for me and I'm flat chat. It's going to take me, thank you so much. I've had so many orders and then it's going to take me a few days to sort it out. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. So I'm just having my little drink here. My Liz Ball's on. Is it Wednesday? Liz, it's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Liz. Now, I love I love this. You're cooking dinner. Sue, you're having mince. I've got chow mein in the freezer. Liz Ball, wrong day. Well, what happened to you, darling? I can see your messages, Anne. So there you go. It's Tuesday. That's a berry thing to do. That's a real berry thing. Happy Wednesday, Tuesday, Liz Ball. Have a drink, Dove. You should buy this, Liz. Remember, I like that. Now, I haven't bought... yeah, I reckon she's been on the Aldi liquid. She must have been early. Can you hear that noise? I love my neighbours. They're nice. But I think Shane's building something in his shed. Oh, Marie Shaw's on. Oh, shit, you got gastro, love. Well, you can't have one of these, can you? Well, Elaine's not on. Now I'm going to have to get Karen Houghton to ring Elaine. Karen, we love Elaine. She's gorgeous. She's as techie as I am. Anyway, I'm on the bloody phone. We're trying to figure it out. And I am bloody hopeless, I tell you. And so, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm sort of getting there. Anyway, I'll have a drink now. Yeah. Brenda, what do you reckon? Oh, so Brenda, you can buy the grog. Now listen, Brenda can buy this in England, right? but you can't buy it in Queensland. What is that crap? Marie Shaw, it's all wrong that Aldi don't sell grog up there. That must be a politician owns all the grog shops, I reckon. Is Anne still in? I don't know. Can you send her a message, Karen, and see where Anne is? That's what I want. And to the tablet. Oh. Well, I think that you all better contact Anne. Oh, I tell you what, Anne's making the Greek lemon potatoes tonight. I tell you what, love, take a little video of you and Russell eating them because they are delicious. And it's a really nice way to, I'm not a big potato eater, but with that lemon, it's bloody gorgeous actually. And your crumbed cutlets. Now, what was that bread again, actually? They look bloody beautiful. And I love the way you give them a good belting, you know. I love a crumb chop. And they're bloody beautiful. So it's nice to see that we're all eating well. But, oh, that is fantastic. Guess what, everyone? The Bali trip. Sue Stevens' daughter's going to come too, and that is such good news. And oh God, I'll look after you. I tell you, by the time I've finished, you'll know more about Bali than the Balinese. I tell you. And you know, I know everyone. Wherever I go, I make friends. So Sue, I can't wait. I reckon Brooke Bruck might come too, and Marie Shaw. Yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Marie works with aged care people with gastro. Well, guess what? My little baby, my 6'5" Jess, is coming home on Thursday and bringing home my new little fur grandbaby, little Chop. Anyway, he's a little Chop. I ring him up today. Hey, Jess, you're coming home at the weekend. Is it okay? Oh, my best cousin Pam's coming, which she did. She was going to surprise me, and I'm going to be honest. That means the most to me would be seeing Pam come and see me because I love her. Anyway, she is coming on Saturday, but she's got to bring the dog. Dash. We love Dash. We don't have a dog. Remember, we've got Keb the koala. And I said, oh, you're working in day surgery, Marie. I want to get my teeth out when I go to Thailand. They said because I'm on blood thinners, I have to go on antibiotics. Is that right? Marie knows everything. I love her. She's absolutely beautiful. I think you should come to Bali with us. Brooke Bruff's coming. It'll be, I reckon, May, everybody, because number one of the cheapest times to travel is May. And it doesn't matter when you go there. And I don't like to go where it's too busy. But I tell you what, I'm good at finding places that are not expensive, where it's nice and relaxed, and I like to go out for meals, but where it's not expensive. And so it won't be an expensive trip, I don't believe, unless you want to shop till you drop. But you know what? The best thing you can do in Bali is probably go and get a bit of, stuff done to yourself. And, oh, Lou's on. Hello, my darling heart, Lou. Lou's going to live in Bali. So, Lou, we're all coming to see you. Did you know that? We've already got quite a few people coming. And Robin Holland's on. Hello, darling. It's nice to see we're all getting used to that. And now you can see us then. Oh, well, Elaine Taylor, I'm a bit worried about Elaine. So I'm just going to send Elaine a message. I'm on now. Try and do it. Try. So I hope Elaine can come and watch me because I love Elaine. And you know what? You guys have been on, some of you, like Brenda, found me 2 years ago. What are anticoagulants? And go, well, I don't want to take them anyway, Anne, because I don't like all that. Look, ugh. Anyway, they're the things that we do when we go to Bali. I need this drink. I really did today. Marie, we've got another girl coming to Bali, and it's only for Patreon members. So I'm actually going to start. She's on. Everyone, big claps to Elaine Taylor. We've got her on. Claire, we've got her on. It's fantastic. Welcome, everyone. You know what? I feel with this group in Patreon that every time someone new joins, I feel like our family's growing. And this is the inner sanctum, everybody. This is who we really are. So the Bali trip is only for Patreon members, and it'll be so exciting. And I'm going to start thinking about where we stay, what we do. I might even contact my friend Morny. I've got Balinese people that can take us on little buses and stuff and show us around. And I think we need to. I'm getting excited already. I love taking you all there. I can take you to, hey, all you quilters, anyone that's a quilter, I know exactly where to go in Denpasar to buy quilting fabric that's really good price. And I know where to go for that. I know where to go to get clothes made. Now, I used to get clothes made for the shop. And I tell you, I'll take you to see them. And they are just, Chitra is beautiful. And I'll take you to her. So the first thing we do is we go and if you want anything made, you might want something copied or you've got a picture and we take that to see her. She takes us to buy the fabric and then she comes back and in the 10 days we're there, while we're looking around, she'll have your clothing made. So we do that. I'm getting very excited. You know what? I'm going to really love it. And I'm going to really be proud that I can show you another side to Bali that I have got to know and I love. And I love all the culture and I love the history. And this might be the start of our little girl travels. Nothing I do, remember, is expensive, and I won't do it if it's expensive because it's just crap. Means you can't do, stuff. Going out for tea. You know what the best thing about it is what you're going to love. I'll tell you what, Sue, you will. You'll love this. All of you will. You don't have to make a bed. Is Bruce going? Joanne, do you want to? Yeah, you want to come, don't you? I can make him come because Anne said she might bring Russell. So Bruce has been to Bali many times and he does like it, but he probably doesn't want to spend all day at temples because he said once he goes, I never want to see another temple then as long as I live. But I could take you to Mount Agung and I got blessed by the priest. I did. I went with Morny. I'd love Morny to come over while we're there. So I might actually contact her and see if she can be in Bali to be our tour guide and show. She's beautiful. She lives in Queensland and she was a princess, right? Now I met Morny 30 years ago. And I was in Bali with the kids, the little kids on holidays. Oh, well, you're coming too, Elaine. I tell you what, and bloody Claire is too. Are you coming too, Claire? Claire's not on. Where is Claire? Anyway, I thought she was on. Anyway, we were staying at this hotel and it was our first trip overseas for the family. Oh yes, Joanne, I've been there too, love. I reckon next time I go, I'll be cremated, love. Joanne. Anyway, the big temple in Bali, I went with Morny, and she's high caste, so they have the caste system. And she was a princess, to be honest. Her grandfather was the king. No one believed me. They believe me now because they've been with me and they've seen it for themselves. And I get very spoilt in Bali, but I get she's taken me everywhere. And she's from a place called Karangasem. And I've been to the palace there, and it's a museum now, but all around family members live. And when they have a ceremony, they close the museum down for the day. May next year, Kelly Robinson, we's off. So it gives everyone plenty of time to save, okay? So to anyone that doesn't have a lot of money, I'll put away $20 a week. Hopefully, if airfares stay pretty good, that'll be airfares and accommodation. And then we won't need a lot of money for anything. Vicky Ross, are you coming too? I'm a bit chirpier today. This is why, Vicky Ross. It's from Aldi, Vic. It's the Aldi grog. And my blood sugar's down, everybody, and I've got more energy. And that's something that's happened to me, which is good. And I'm just going to say, Vicky Ross, I don't call her Vicky Fletcher. And Cheryl's on from bloody actually my little Taswegian's on. And Shay, yes, you can, Shay Miller. That's what we're going to do. But it's in a year's time, okay? May 2023, we are off to Bali, kids. And I shall be the tour guide. Oh, I like that. You know, I get to talk all day. And do you know I'm the best barterer? Oh, what I used to be. And then I realised that they needed to make money. And then I'm like, oh, what does it matter? What's $1? I know the best ice cream place. So you can get clothes made. We can go to the ice cream place. We'll go up to Karangasem to the palace. And it's a beautiful day trip. And we'll go to Turtanganga where Morney's grandfather built it. So you do have to pay now, but I stayed there. And what else are we going to do? Well, I tell you what, we'll go and see Ali, and we'll go and see Buggles and Ali because they've got a hotel. We could stay at their hotel, but it is cheap. But we could. I had my 60th birthday there, but I think they're doing something to it. They pulled the McDonald's they own down. I don't know what they're doing. Bloody Lola's on. G'day. Fantastic. It's really good. Like there's more of us coming on. And Virginia Henderson, are you coming to Bali? May 2023. Okay. Only for Patreon members. And it doesn't matter if there's 4 of us or it doesn't matter if there's 40 of us, but it has to be a Patreon member. And I'll get a travel aid. If there's any berries that are travel agents, then we'll get them to organise it. Berries in business. That's what we have to do, look after each other. Otherwise, I'll go to someone. I do know a girl, actually. Now, this girl knows a travel agent in Castlemaine that's a girl. So that might be a good start. Or, you know what, the kids at Flight Centre are great. They could organise something. I can organise all the tours. We can organise that. I can organise, and we don't want to do too many tours. We want to have fun. We want to do things like go for lunch. We might go and, we can go and do I tell you where we've got to go. Oh, that's it. I'm getting excited just thinking. I actually am. I think we all need it. And I know the best place to go for high tea in Bali. And I love it. And it's an Aussie woman owns it, and you get to have your tea out of Royal Albert, and it's delish. And yeah, I tell you what, I think we've got to lay by a pool a bit, and we've got I know all the good places to eat that isn't expensive. No, none of this. We might do one Sunday lunch at the Sofitel, which was eat as much as you like. So you're there all day, take your bathers, hop in the pool. Yeah. Oh, look, it is going to, don't forget I said this, will ya? Keep reminding me, will ya? Just the thoughts making me have another drink. Oh. Let's cheer up. Let's get on with it. Someone said to me, for how long in Bali, Sandy? Oh, you're coming, aren't you? And Karen Cotter's coming, aren't you? Biku, it's great, isn't it? That's where we're going, Karen. And I tell you, you're coming, aren't you, darling? And you deserve to come as well. So don't forget that. And Oh, Sandy's, I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of us, but you know what? We just have to put away $20, or if you put away $30 a week, even $40 a week is probably ideal because that'll give you spending money and a trip. And we're not staying 5-star, but you know why I don't like 5-star much? I've stayed 5-star. I'm too loud. You know what? They all look at you. Yeah, I do like the Mercure in Sanua. It's an old style hotel. Has anyone stayed there? Yeah, but we've got to stay. Hey, Lou, we'll be staying at your place because Lou's moving over there. Oh, I've done something dumb. I'm getting quite excited. And you know what? Oh, yeah, we'll get Kasha. Anne's coming. You're all coming on. I tell you what's lovely. I'm feeling more relaxed about Patreon now. And I was so nervous about this, everybody, that I thought, who would want a subscription to our club? Because I started this and I'm just me. And you have given me the confidence to go on. So thank you so much for that. And we're going to have more fun. Rightio, Lou. She's got 2 spare bedrooms and a pool. That means, darling, we'll have a pool party at your place. And that would be a great thing, you know. And I tell you what's going to be good for you, Lou Green, is I do know I have connections in Bali, and I accidentally met Morny. I don't know, and I've become friends with all her family, and we've stayed friends, and they've looked after me every time I go. So, yep, Lou, it'll also be good for you. I also, do you realise that we have 2 berry boys from Jakarta, and he's the doctor. The embassy doctor is Brian, and his partner Andy, and they're beautiful. So I have connections to the doctor over there. And when Judy Walpole was nervous about having she didn't know where to get her vaccine, I organised that for her through Brian and Andy. So if anything happened to anyone, I can go to the top. And so that's going to help as well, especially as we get older. Thank you, Sue. I'm an amazing soul. Well, geez, what did God do to me? I tell you, you know what? I said to someone the other day, do you believe in fate? Because I've been thinking long and hard about our group. I think about it every day. And I think, what happened here? Because I am just normal. I'm no one special. I'm just like you. What you seem to like about me is I am just like you, I think. And it's just normal. And I do drink grog from Aldi, and I do have the same sort of problems as you. And we can share real stuff. I think that's what it is. We can understand each other, that everyone has good, bad, the ugly, that COVID really hurt us all. It really did. So we all really, you came to see me because apparently I was someone that you could relate to every night when you weren't cooking your tea, when you couldn't go anywhere and stuff. And then I was meant to sell clothes, and well, shit, that didn't happen, did it? Yeah. And awesome. Oh, God, we're going to Lou's place for a cocktail party. We're going to keep it real too, darling, and that's the truth. Anyway, then, of course, this happened, and I thought, you have been so kind to me back. But when I'm feeling down, I talk to you and the same. But I spend all day doing a lot of the day, you know that, sending you messages or hearing from you and things. And I appreciate it. I really do. But I'm not retired yet. I can't afford to retire. I've been, like most small business people, I'm in trouble, and you know that, and I'm going to start sorting it out. Now, I think that's why I'm feeling better now. I've got the right people helping me. I have been ripped off financially in the last couple of years, and I didn't realise, and I've been ripped off emotionally as well, not by my husband. My husband's been my rock, not by my kids, but by other people around me. But I'm coming out of it. And someone said to me, Lyni, you can't move on with your Patreon group until you get rid of your last life. And Karen Houghton said that. She goes, you have to finish. I have to finish the shop. I have to finish that business because it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be that I kept doing that. I feel that fate has said, okay, Lyni Munro, this is what you're really on this earth for. Does it sound corny? Because I think, oh, God, you're a dick and you're just a normal dick. But if I can bring our group together and I look at you here and I think, oh, my God, it's wonderful what's happened to us. So I'm starting to deal with it and we're moving on as a group and a supportive group. And one that really does understand that shit happens in our lives and the good stuff happens in our lives. Like Kelly's had a baby, so that's great. And, you know, through all this stuff that's happened to us in the last 2 years, to think we're into the third year and life will never be the same, but we can make it okay and we can help each other and we can enjoy each other's company. And I think that's what going to Bali, let's do Bali instead of a convention because that will mean a lot to us because it's our little group, you know, and it doesn't matter how many people don't do or don't come. It's oh, Karen says I'm an awesome duck. I'm not a duck. I'm not an old duck yet. Yeah. Christ. No way. Let's have another drink. Seeing as my blood sugar's down, I think I can have a drink and get, what am I having for tea? Well, I've gone to a lot of trouble tonight, everybody. It's the Aldi marinated chicken wings. And I thought, what am I going to have for tea? I do like them. Bung them in the oven. I better put the oven on. Bung them in the oven and I'll make a bit of a Greek salad and that'll do. Done. Don't be afraid to get that stuff out of Aldi. I'll tell you what's good is their lamb shanks. Yum. And they're already cooked. I don't ever really, I did roast some the other day. Auto-correct. Oh, you said I'm a dick. Much better than being a duck, love. Yeah. God. Don't you ever call me an old duck, but you can call me a dick. That's who I am. Bloody hell. Anyway, what a day. But you know what? I've been flat out in there with orders and it's going to take me a week before I get them all out to everybody. And poor old Sylvia at the post office, she's a good chick. You know, she's been through shit, Sylvia. Her husband left her high and dry with an unsuccessful business. And she's turning it around and good on her. And so I'm going to take all your orders in. I'm going to take them in at night so that we can slowly put it through. So they bugger the hey, Brooke Bruff, I love it. Bugger the conversation, the convention, you dick. Oh, Kelly Robinson, do you remember? Oh, Lynn Parker. I do. Autocorrect. Oh, she was a shocker. Yeah, that was early in the days. I think she's got better. Trust you to see that. Anyway, what's everyone doing for Easter? A lot of you will be working, I reckon. And I don't think I'll be opening the shop here. Oh, yum. Panko crumb tenderloin chook. Are you having a sauce with that, Liz Ball, or are you just having them dry? Did you see Anne's video, Liz, with and she used it? What's that bread that you use again? Anne gets special bread from Aldi and makes breadcrumbs out of it. I think it was the sourdough, and then puts in her herbs and then crumbs her chops, and they look bloody yum. I love crumb chops. I like the fat. I know you're not meant to. Oh, you're all saying funny things, aren't you? I tell you. Yeah, I know, Liz Ball. And I reckon Anne's got more confident, haven't you, Anne, after being on telly with our boyfriends? What do you reckon about that? So Brooke Ruff's working every day over Easter. Well, listen here, darling, put some of that money away for barley, won't you? That's all we have to do. What are you having? You're having panna cotta. What's that? Oh, that's the bread. Kelly Robinson, it's only 6 o'clock. You have tea too early. Oh, God. I know, Karen. Never go near Anne when she's got that was a really good mallet. Where'd you get it from? Because I've got one that I've had since I got married nearly 38 years ago. And I still bring it out and I've still got the same one. You know, I think I need a bigger one like that. Oh, mine's only little, but oh, I can bash away, I tell you. Yes. And did you see me pot roast recipe? Mm-hmm. That was pretty good, the pot roast last night. But I've decided that I need a new slow cooker and I want a little one. The big ones are too big. I just can't, use them much. Yeah. Oh, Lou, you're just finishing up renovations and then straight to the market. Good on you. You know, Lou, I'm proud of you because I remember, and I hope you don't mind me saying that one night you came on and we were coming out of lockdown and you said that you were game to sit in your car in the driveway that day because everyone was scared that they were going to get COVID. Do you remember that? And I thought, poor Lou, this is what COVID has done to some people. And to think that you've come out of that you've had the heart attack and the cancer and you're going to Bali is wonderful. And I'm going to take my hat off to you, darling. So I also make sure that you have good health insurance when you go over there too. But we do have contacts in the embassy with the doctors. So that's a wonderful thing. We're very lucky to have that. And Brian and Angie, they do come on and watch what we do. Maybe I'll ask them to come over for a few days from Jakarta to meet all the berries when we're there. Oh, you'll have to have dinner early because of Patreon. Is this time suiting all you guys? Because I don't really want to go later, and I've always done it at 5:30. Oh God, I don't know. Oh, Shay's going to Ireland in August and then Bali next year. Good on you. Oh, well, Liz, maybe your posts are the most important, darling. What do you reckon about that one? And I hope everyone's days, and I hope Easter's okay. I know a lot of people work. I always used to work at Easter, and I would always be exhausted in the shop from talking all day, mainly. But Loretta's on. It's 4. Hey, listen here, Loretta. You're late, little bugger, our little Loretta. Now, listen, Shay, if you go to Ireland, will you promise to go and see Iris Hurley? I reckon you better because we all love Iris. You're as beautiful as Iris. You would look beautiful together, actually. You take a good photo. So you better go and see her too, Shay. Are you Irish, Shay? I don't reckon you are. You're from Tassie with beautiful lips. She's good looking. As are all of you berries, all good looking, beautiful women. Oh, and men. We haven't got any men that have come on here yet to Patreon. So they can't come to Bali, can they? Oh, you've been here for 15 minutes. Oh, there you go. Oh, Cheryl, I can never afford to go. One day when I win Lotto, we'll go to Ireland and we'll go and see Iris. But don't forget that Brenda's coming out. So that's something we all have to think about too, is what are we going to do with Brenda? I've decided that I will pick her up from the airport and maybe we'll stay a night in Melbourne. And Jenny's on. Hello, what are you having for tea, Jen? I'm having marinated chicken wings from Aldi, and I like them actually. I bung them in the oven in a minute and serve them with a nice bit of Greek salad, and that'll do. That's real hard. Fair dinkum, you have Irish on your father's side, going to Belfast. Good on you, darling. Were you a convict like me? I'm convict, prostitute, darling. Just remember, Shane Miller, I'm descended from the first woman that owned a pub in Hobart. How did she get the money for that? Oh, makes you wonder, doesn't it? I've just got to turn the oven on. This is how much I'm cooking dinner for tonight. Oops, I've got the wrong thing on. I've got it on clean. I better do that too. I love those ovens that clean themselves. I won't buy one if you... Now, what have I got on 180? What have I got on? That's better. Oh, I've got it on the wrong thing. I think I've got it on the wrong thing, everybody. Hang on. Oh, shit. Hang on. That's better. God, I had it on the wrong thing. It never would have cooked. But I love those ovens that clean themselves because I'm a pretty dirty cook. I put my roast in there. A lot of people only use their air fryers now. But no, I still do it. And on one... Oh, my God. Shay, are we related? I'll have to show you our family tree. Rachel Hoddy became Rachel Williams, and all of her kids' names are in the St. David's Gardens Church somewhere. Yep, we're related. Leftover shepherd's pie, Robin Holland. Well, I don't mind a bit of leftovers either. I tell you, it's bloody good leftovers. Yeah, what did I have for lunch? I had leftover sardines on toast because sardines are good for you. And then I buy that low carb bread. So I forgot I had that for lunch. And then I had a bit of it, Vicky and cheese before. But my blood sugar got a bit low, so I had 2 lollies. Yeah, and I'll have another drink. Apparently that can bring your blood sugar down. There you go. There's not much sugar in this. I don't mind it, and I'm getting a bit excited about barley. I'm going to have to find something. How many do you reckon? About 10 of us, I reckon, will go. So far, that'll do. Nah, it'll be really good. I think that what we've all been through in the last few years, we deserve to have a bit of fun in our lives, don't we? So that's what it's going to be. We're going to go onwards and we're going to go upwards and we're going to start enjoying our lives. If you don't like sardines, Sue, it's all right, because I always do. Lots of salt and pepper, always like that sort of stuff. But I'm a fish eater, quite a big fish eater, really. Dad was, and he still died young. So there you go. By the way, everyone, I took last night, I took the morning medication. Now, I don't really know whether I was going to die. Well, I didn't die. But I just didn't look. I wasn't thinking. There you go. Russell will come with Bruce. We'll never see them. They'll be having a massage every day. Liz is having a toasted sardine sandwich. No, you're not. You're having those chicken things tonight, Liz Ball. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We do have to have something to look forward to. And after what we've all been through, I think I've found it. We'll have our first, even better. If Brenda likes it, she can meet us in Bali. Vi Whitler could meet us in Bali. Heidi Douglas could meet us in Bali. What do you reckon about that one, everybody? We could bring our international berries to Bali. That would be a really good thing to do. Yeah. Oh, okay, Karen Houghton. May next year. May's cheap. Who's having a quiet Easter? Oh, good on you. Oh, my God. Jenny Blazer, her dog, had a tooth pulled out and teeth cleaned today. Guess how much, everyone? $1,300. Is that your trip to Bali, darling? Jeez, you got to have doggy health insurance now, don't you? Bloody hell, that's a lot. I better have another drink when I talk about how much it costs to go. You know what? It's dearer to go to the vet than the doctor. So don't forget, if you hurt yourself, go to the right place. Yes. Maybe you could take the dog to the doctor instead of the vet. We did once in Apollo Bay. We had a doctor, right? We didn't have a vet here. I think it wasn't Go-Go. Go-Go was the little foxy we had. Might have been Pooch. Pooch was the first one. Got a bit sick, so they took him up to Dr. Capone. And apparently he was the only doctor in this area. In those days, the vet would come down, take him 2 hours to drive here once a week. So people did take their sick animals to the doctor. You probably didn't charge them back then either. So there you go. It's a bit different now. Oh, look, Lou, I tell you what, we're all bloody good at autocorrect. Oh, you accidentally hit delete. Oh, well, good on Brooke Bruff. I shall be in Apollo Bay in October. Yes, I think you can. Well, what we'll do is, how about October? Just remind me, Brooke, that what I'll do is take some of October off, but we have to wait for Brenda to book her trip. But she's going to get the passport. She went to the post office, and her postmaster's going to say that, yes, this is Brenda. She's not Polish. She has an English accent, and I've known her for years. And he's already done it, and she's going to have her passport through, and we're going to get Brenda here. Now, those of you that don't know, yesterday it was, what was it, Brenda? 21 years since your daughter passed away at the age of 28. So I did contact Brenda. So it always brings up all the memories. That's how it does for everybody. She's a beautiful person, our Brenda. She's our Brenda. And I had a lovely chat to Brenda. And so she's sorting out coming to Australia, but she's been through her heartache and it never goes away, as Anne Field knows very well. And I think, Anne, you should meet Brenda. And we'll make that happen when you come out here, Dal. But, yep, some of you have been through a lot more than others. I haven't been through anything like some of you guys have been through. And I feel sorry for myself sometimes, and you sort of make it real. You do. When I hear your stories, it makes me think, for God's sake, Lyni, stop it. And it's true. It's true. Oh, Liz Ball, well, you do something, don't you? I can see your comments, Miss Ball. Can you hear me talking? Yeah. And yes, you know, Lou, everyone deserves a holiday, every single person. And we all deserve to have fleeting moments of happiness, because life has all those feelings. And if we didn't have those fleeting moments of happiness, if we didn't have the shit, would we appreciate the good? I've always said that everything's relative. It's yin and yang, whether we like it or not. It's how it works. And the bad stuff clears the way for us to appreciate the good stuff. Our group is the good stuff, and we're going to keep it going. And I thought, I thought that a year ago it'd all go away. Nah, shit. And I thought with COVID, I'd be on doing Facebook until I sold clothes and went online and became an online retailer. That didn't work. How did I? I didn't know. So Karen Houghton, Kasha. Yep, it's my fate. My fate is you. Yep. And I'm proud of it, actually. I was talking about that to someone today. Would this have happened without COVID? No. So in some ways, I've got to thank COVID for bringing us together. So we've got to look at it as another way, in a positive way. Thank you, COVID. We wouldn't have met without you. So, yeah, I just realised that then. Geez, I've had too much to drink already. That's what happens with me. I'll get a bit excited. Oh, maybe I better start having me drink at 5:30. Yes, and it used to be beer, but I can't really drink the beer. It's not very good for me. And I can't see any. See, I have to go out too to see all the new comments. Isn't that weird? Oh, Anfield, they certainly will. I tell you what, Brucey boy always has when we go overseas. He has a pedicure. Oh, I'm not cutting his friggin' toenails. Oh my God, but I have a mani and pedi before I go now. But one of the big things was having that done. Going to the dentist is great. Having a bit of work done's good. Oh, yes, it doesn't matter if you're all bruised by a pool, you don't know anyone. Getting clothes made's good. Going out to the markets with them, going to the fabric markets and it's 100 degrees and you're going to die. So there you go. Oh, Karen, thanks, darling. Karen Houghton, by the way, is on here. She's done a wonderful job of looking after her and Suzanne Whedon. Wonderful job of looking after our page, our Facebook page, the Travelling Apron. And every day they look at that to make sure that all the posts are above board. And thank you very much for that, because I can't always get there. Yeah. Thanks, Lou. You know what it's like because you're doing it now. Yep, you're going to eat, pray, and love away. And you know what, love? Who knows? That can be the start of something wonderful in your life. And does everything happen for a reason? I don't know about that. Anne won't agree with me. But I'm going to say with poor old Anne, I love you, Anne. And God only takes the best. And yeah, it's how it works, I think. But I do believe in a higher spirit, whether it's God or you believe in spirituality. I think most of us believe in something. We might not call it God, but it can be something. Do we believe in fate? I think I do, and I think I'm your fate. I'm your fate, you're my fate. It's wonderful. Sue, she's a wonderful person. Yes. So poor old Karen's helped everyone get onto Patreon. And Elaine Taylor, well, I helped you. I'm pretty proud of me helping you, darling, I tell you. So that's a good thing too. I have to put my chicken in a minute. Yeah, only takes about 50 minutes and make up a bit of a lettuce salad. Yeah. Kasha, I reckon she must be missing us. But I tell you what I love about Kasha, everybody, and she how I first met Kasha was she offered to do our Kris Kringle, and she's absolutely gorgeous. And having met her and Karen in the Wheel World was wonderful. And she was struggling a bit with life, as we all do. And her mum died just a few years ago. And she came out here as a young girl from Poland with her family. So she doesn't have relatives here. She has friends. She's a beautiful girl. I think when her mum died, it probably would have broken her heart. And yeah, she has a new job. She loves being on the ocean, and I'm so proud of her for what she's done. But her and Karen have become really good mates through us. And that's our group, isn't it? Is the mateship that happens. It's fantastic. I don't know. How did this happen? Who knows? It did. That's it. We're stuck together. Oh, Brenda. I loved ringing you yesterday, everyone. I rung Brenda, and every year you'll play it over in your head, just like every year poor old Anne will play it over in her head. I'm just going to say, Anne, though, you looked great on television, and I'm glad that the boys were nice to you. They are nice boys, I think. I haven't met them yet. And they're meeting all the berries, but they're not meeting me. I think they're scared of me. I would be too. I'd be scared of me if I was them. But it helps you bring yourself out, and that was wonderful. And I loved that what you did yesterday with the recipe. And you know what, everyone, we've got the cooking group and the Love Your Guts page. Post up your videos. What Anne did was bloody gorgeous. I would love to see more Liz Ball. Liz, I want you to do one. I want you all to do one. You might do cooking. You might go on a little trip. You might go shopping. Brenda's been shopping and taken us shopping, haven't you, Brenda? You might just want to go out into your garden and show us your garden. You might, whatever, show us. We're all interested in your life. We're all interested in each other. Sue Stevens, how about a little video? We love it. Even just saying who you are, where you're from, why you like the group. That's something that I find I actually need to know, because I question myself all the time until I meet you and you say what's really in your heart, and it just gives me the courage. It gives me courage to move on. It gives me courage to be me, and yeah, I'll lose it, and you give me the courage. So thank you for that. Thanks for wanting me, because you know what? I was never the prettiest. I was a pretty good party animal as a kid, but I was never the one the boys liked. Liz Ball's got an empty pool. I don't think you can go swimming in it, love. Oh. Oh, you can't read her writing. My mum's writing was like that too, Lou. Yeah. Oh, Sue Stevens said she's going to catch up with the Queensland berries again, you little bugger, and I won't be there. And you know what? You all catch up with each other. So Melbourne, 24th, don't forget, lunch somewhere cheap in the city. I'll find somewhere else cheapo. I just feel I need to see you, and before I go away and do the big an idiot in Thailand blogs for if anyone's going to make a fool of themselves, it's me. I nearly drowned once, and I was 3 foot out into the sea and stuck in a rip, and I'm going, Bruce, I'm stuck in a rip. He could hear me talk. That's how close he was. I was stuck in a rip. I'm thinking, I'm heading towards the rocks. It doesn't matter. I was over my head. Oh, Bruce, I need help. I need help. And he goes, oh, okay, Lynn. So in he comes. And then before he could get to me, a bloke on a surfboard come and got me and took me into the shore. And Bruce, I gave him 1,000 baht. So it was $30. And Bruce goes, well, that was a waste of $30. I could have got you, Lynn. You didn't have to yell. That's the sort of person I am when I'm on holidays. She's beautiful, Sue, as are all the berries, darling. Mel Johnson's not on. I hope she's all right. Yeah, but honestly, you got to laugh. I do dumb things. Yeah, I know. I'm one of them. But, because I do dumb things, everyone talks to me. Oh, who's that dummy over there? Oh, yeah, and she makes me look good. Have another drink, Lyni. Oops, I just spilled it on my pants. It means I have to wash them. Bugger! I thought I'd get away without washing them tomorrow. Got it on me, this new top, everyone, got from Mildura. Now it's a jumper, and it's only light, but if you're a bit bigger, have a look at this. This is medium to large. Look at that. Fantastic, isn't it? Great. And if it's cold, you wear a white skivvy under it or a singlet to keep you warmer. Another thing about it, it's got tight arms. See that? So you can hold it, stays up. It was $79, and little shop in Mildura, Karma Chameleon. Go and have a look. I think it was worth it. Yeah. You're live in Ormeo, North End. Oh, you're talking to each other. I keep forgetting that. I tell you what, Brooke, you'd love Sue. We all love Sue. We love all of you. You're all bloody beautiful. But Sue has kids she looks after. She does a wonderful job. She's a wonderful mum. Yeah, and I know your story. And you deserve good things, just like we all do. Oh, there you go. I think we're going to have a berry get together. Make sure you take a bloody photo, will ya? Anyway, everyone, it's time I went because I better put the wings in. Thanks for cheering me up. Thanks for being you. And you know what? Just thanks. And I love you. And I love our group. And I love that it's personal. So I feel more comfortable again. As you know, boy, tonight. Love your guts. Bye.